hope I'm not too late.
Mayday's already found it and already discovered exactly what it was.
I'm talking about more like leaders, mission leaders, people who send people on missions, people who don't care about people that die.
With one of the other things, or Vic's thing.
Well,
You
that's
push a button.
Roderick for you.
I don't know what
Yeah.
these things do. I'll be real with
I'm
you.
just talking in general,
Hey.
not
Hi.
people.
You hit a button
So
and
I don't know that.
element or ailment.
We were
on
exploring.
button temporarily.
We didn't find anything.
So
I was
Oh.
babysitting.
You know how
No,
Oh.
I need to.
yeah. I've been keeping an eye on the
Hi, Evelyn.
Hi.
Big help. She's been a big help.
You guys encountered any Pokemon yet?
I didn't.
We didn't find anything.
Oh.
You couldn't have left and then they came out. They all came around.
Oh.
Shit.
Well,
no.
To clear that from your head.
I'm
No, I'm
surprised
what
it's
today is.
random synthetic that I just met.
It appears to be taking a picture.
Treats me a lot better than most.
Did I just get
random
one because if I
dogs
feed to the side?
I don't know.
Like it's 30 minutes.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people here.
Yeah, there are.
Do you want to go home?
Again over there.
Hmm?
Just ran away.
Don't mind her.
And well, it's all three activities you can see at the same time.
Hey,
So,
buddy.
your hunting horn does all ailments, then that's...
Pokemon running around.
That's actually pretty...
Learn how to do taxes.
It should... Oh, yep, there we go. It's starting to steam a little
Hmm?
at the top.
Okay.
Oh jeez.
Okay.
Where'd they go?
I don't see a shadow thing anymore.
Oh, there they go.
The shadow thing?
Yeah. At least I think it was very foggy, misty. Foggy.
Oh. I heard something.
Ooh.
Oh. Hey there.
Ooh, shadow thing.
As Amy looks at this, they're filled with terror and the desire to run.
Hey. What am I supposed to do when I find one? I'm not really sure. Dummy?
That was a very nice.
Hmm?
Not very nice.
What do you mean? Didn't do anything?
Maybe I was hallucinating, I don't know. Why are you red?
Oh, first acting up. The one that made me humanoid.
Oh, so you're a vampire.
No, I'm not a vampire, I'm a beastkin.
Oh.
There's a blood moon back home, and this necklace I have is a piece of the moon.
Oh.
It's perfectly normal, though. There's nothing wrong with me.
Okay.
Oh, is that Rika?
Do not follow the shadow thingy. It was a very nice.
It seemed nice to me.
What happened?
Hello.
Hey, Rika.
It wasn't very nice.
Good to see you. How are you today?
I would say the same, but, you know.
I get the picture anyhow.
Apparently there's a bunch of Pokemon running around. Just encountered one. It was apparently all
I see.
shadowy. I don't know, it just like kind of seemed like a little blob to me.
Right. And the odds are off.
See if I can
That
What
way.
Pokemon looks
find
like a
it.
shadowy blob?
I don't know. I don't know much about Pokemon. Oh,
What's a shadow thingy?
there it is.
I don't know.
I just saw it.
That might explain it.
It wasn't very nice before, so like I think maybe don't get too close. It might get angry. Shadow thingy. Oh, I think we lost it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
No shadow thingy.
I hear it over here. There it is.
Oh,
Hi.
wait. I think I know this one.
As you look upon it, you're filled with terror and the desire to run.
Hey there.
It's scary. Oh, Evelyn, you can't
Hmm.
see it. That's...
Huh? What's wrong?
Um... Looking at it just kind of fills you with terror.
Oh, hold on. I was given these. Here, a poppin'. Oh,
I'm not.
what's wrong? What? Doesn't seem that scary. Lost it. Where'd it go? Over there.
Underneath the blanket.
I don't know what that is. Oh, there it is again.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm not
did it
feeling
again.
bad.
Sorry, it doesn't look to look at.
May I pet you?
Maybe we should go back to the fire.
But why is it here?
Who knows? And who cares, honestly?
I don't know why they're so scared of you. You seem nice.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking. So what does it want?
I don't know. I think it might want me to follow it.
I follow too. I just, I don't know, guide me please.
Okay. Just,
Oh,
oh,
over here.
You okay, Yami?
Yeah.
I'll just keep talking. Just follow my voice.
Why are we following the shadow orb?
I don't know. I
Oh,
think
it's interesting.
it just wants us to follow it.
Does it?
It seems to be leading us somewhere.
I kind of thought it was just running away from us.
Careful, there's a twig. There's another twig. Be careful.
Damn, I'm playing Evelyn
There's
Simulator
another.
right now.
There's another route.
He's fun. Oh,
You know what
yeah.
life is like for me. Yeah?
You see a scuffed bit of cloth hanging from the branch above.
Oh. Oh, is this yours?
I don't know what's happening, but it sounds cool.
Evelyn, what is it?
How are things going with the thing?
Perfect. Oh, hold on.
Perfect.
I know what to do.
Can I open my eyes?
No.
I'm gonna go and play
Okay.
a few more bug Pokemon because it's cute.
Here, I got a Pokédex. Let me scan it.
I don't know what's going on.
Me neither.
He's scanning the Pokemon.
Mimikyu, ghost type Pokemon.
Oh, right. This is the one that needs a disguise.
What?
So this must be it. Oh, sorry.
Ow.
Whoops. Sorry.
You're good.
Here you go. You're good now. There you go.
What's that?
I knew it.
Is that better? Hmm. I'm glad I could help you. Come on. Simple. If you want to come with me, you can go ahead and get in there.
Ooh.
Nice.
Sheikah 1, Sheikah 2, Sheikah 3.
Oh!
How's
I got my first Pokemon!
Congrats, I guess.
Nice.
Oh, I'll take good care of you. I promise.
Good job, Evelyn.
There's
I
the
didn't
ball
think it would
again.
happen this quick. What?
Giant ball.
There's something there? Oh, I heard
Yeah,
something.
a ball.
The Ghastly.
Oh,
Oh.
where is it?
Not again.
Oh,
No.
it's right here?
Protect me.
Please don't.
Protect me.
Please don't.
Oh,
Protect me.
I'm protecting you. I'm protecting you, Tommy.
Ghastly.
No more licking. It's very slimy.
licking?
Yes, it is.
Does it lick you? What the?
Yeah, it does that.
Ghastly.
Okay, I don't like this Pokemon. Ugh, gross.
Yeah, it licks a lot. He licked me twice.
Yeah, I'm not catching that one. Ugh, nasty.
Yeah. I got licked earlier.
Okay. Let's get back to the others.
Well, I'm wondering why is a
Yeah.
even though we're calling the
If you were just
Sapphire Star Dushagama Hephaestus after the Greek god.
That's Dodo
Well,
Gama.
that was fun.
What
I don't know
god?
what
Yeah.
was it. Yeah, I don't know what that name was.
Yo, that
Huh.
sounds like a weird bulldog
I think your tongue got
lion
tied.
thing, man. That sounds
Shut up.
weird. That doesn't exist.
Shut up.
That's
I'm tired.
funny enough. That's not the name we've
Yeah,
given
no.
it. That's the name he
Cat
has.
existence.
Same as like Judgment has his name, Tarn has his.
no.
It's actually called
I'm
the
just
Rape.
Yeah, it looked at me too.
jungle until
That thing's gross.
Wake game.
He's an
Thanks,
Odegaron.
well, no,
As
no.
for me being hypercritical, it's very hard to
That you got that too?
and very
Yeah, it's like a weird tingly feeling.
Yeah, plants, berries.
Why is your fur darker,
Still, it's
Evelyn?
the concerning thing too.
It is
the
Blood moon.
It was like that last night.
thing of
Having
resurrection.
a synthetic friend who just makes you food
Eyes are
without
red.
Okay,
asking who.
okay. This is what happens when I am under a blood moon. And there's a blood moon going on back home. And this is a piece of it.
Apartment, making
I see.
food and just
Yeah.
existing.
Yeah,
It's perfectly normal.
I love this shit.
So,
Well, it's a cute look on you, honestly.
access to the internet, right?
Thanks. Oh no, 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 no. I don't want to get licked again.
Well, somebody.
No, bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Just
sure.
like things. I
Discovering
only
things
say
on
it
the
because he's the
internet,
only
like,
two I know that do bigger
I think
things.
Artie's gonna like this.
Mm.
Do this.
I do no mean offense to any of
I
either.
mean,
Gross.
They're just the only two
I
I know
don't know what she thinks. I can't read her mind.
Yeah, I'm just making a guess.
Bad gasoline.
Well,
No.
Oh no,
I was able to get my own Pokemon.
I don't think she wants to read mine either. I think that's unusual.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah. Too keen on having this one that explores the world with its tongue.
Yeah. Mine's a lot nicer. They're Mimikyu.
Pokemon.
I'm fucking tired. Okay, whoa.
I know you had to
Okay.
do what you did. The next time
Yeah,
you
Mike.
go in there without establishing some form of consent, I'm telling you,
Are you alright?
faster than you.
Yeah, I'm alright.
I know. Honestly, not under normal circumstances, I wouldn't have done that, but I mean, you were being very weird in a way that was very out of character for you, so I was worried.
Yeah,
as well,
after,
he's
like, being a
had,
fucking
I'm pretty
cunt.
sure 2, maybe 3
Yeah, you were
strikes. Is the
quite
way to
literally
put it.
possessed.
No. No.
I only knew of 2.
No.
The one where I also got the dream, and then the first time it happened with the Judgment's palm hitting him in the chest.
No.
That was Wait, it was more than 3 times.
After I tried to remember, actually, do you remember when I gave you the cybernetic that I actually get the data from?
So if it happens the 4th time,
Okay,
he's not gonna be, and more than likely, I'm not gonna say this,
but Mark will more than likely
meet his judgment and be
Honestly, I thought I did something wrong for a while until I saw on the cameras about you,
I don't know if there's anything I could do about that, because
Well,
his power weakens
I'm happy at least
the
I
element.
got one.
That's good.
Yeah.
There's not much. There's not much.
Is apparently a Mimikyu that lost his disguise.
What's up?
Oh,
Yeah.
this is a haunted to look at without that disguise.
Aside from that, though,
Lucky me then.
a new knight appears,
Because,
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
lucky you.
or we're maybe his best is asking us to, like, did you just kick Stone?
And then the next day, you were you.
No, he
and
kicked
I
my
guess
leg.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were on a stone chair.
No, I am on a stone chair. He kicked my leg.
Okay, I guess you were paralyzed.
Ghastly's
Oh,
Yeah, they have
Pokemon can do all sorts of things.
They can poison you, burn you, paralyze you, they can mind
Evelyn, there's a bug on me.
Yeah, there is.
you over his shoulders and then break your back over his knee like he's Bane.
Yeah, it does make me realize, though, that maybe some of the older Zephyrs are a reincarnation of some sort. not like them actually returning, but something taking
Just
their
get a bit-
spot.
It's
Okay, that's enough. Gently picks it up and puts it down on the ground.
Exactly. And therefore also life is needed. But due to the fact that Zappajiva is now
Look at it
gone,
go. Light speed.
someone will have to be taken into the place who will be responsible for life within Astera. For who it will be, it's totally up to the goddess.
Could, in theory, be another Xeno at some point, maybe? Because we still don't know where they come from.
There were only 2 Xenos.
Hello.
Only seen. One within the desert.
Hey, Rika.
That was
Hello.
Was the sister, but also the one that Chaos had executed.
Yeah, and that's how he got his powers.
Exactly. And also Zappajiva. So, in some case, it could also be the new Jiva, possibly from the new world. Who knows?
Because we
Unlikely.
still don't know where they come from.
Another kind of potion.
It's very unsure, but eventually we might figure something out. Either a new one will rise, or someone who is worthy within the Sapphire Star's gaze will be chosen. All that I cannot be sure.
Which does kind of make an odd theory that maybe some of the other Sapphire Stars, when they're gone, eventually they'll have something to take their place, something hopefully better. Except for maybe one.
Thing I was gonna say.
Sorry.
What is that thing?
Oh, you're okay.
I believe it's a Shuppet.
So we still have the other chromatics to find, which I'm not gonna lie, I hope I actually can find one myself, because I'm curious on them, but at the same time...
Read my mind.
What I'm still trying to figure out, and I'm not really touching the gun lance. We know that the gun lance has the last element.
That's a ghost around here, I guess.
What I'm for it.
Yes, that makes sense.
Is the light blue.
Yes, I was thinking there are a lot of ghosts around here.
Yeah.
More than likely, probably thunder elements, or...
Like so many thoughts, I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
I appreciate you.
By the way, I don't think they're turning into white. Is it ice, maybe?
Happy birthday,
There's no other element that has white to its coloration.
In my language,
That would more than likely be the
Also found a fishing rod.
Though there are gun lances that do use ice elements, no?
Yeah. It's just using all 3 elements at the same time is a unique thing these weapons can do.
Found a fishing rod.
I'm about to fucking blow on Yako's mind.
3 different things, I would think. It's either sleep, thunder, or no, thunder's usually light. Yeah, so it's 2. So it's either sleep or water is what I'm thinking. It's one of those 2.
It could be sleep. That could be a good case, though. With the fact that it's a gun lance, I am having to put my bet on that it's water.
Balloon.
Water, ice. Oh, that is a dangerous combination.
Not to mention
Give him
glass.
freezer burn.
You know what happens when blast and ice, or fire and ice combine together.
But I hate balloons. The joke.
Don't eat my plant, you little shit.
Yeah, so that is going to be very strong. And you just did a normal shot, I remember.
That plant
I
is
know
no
I'm a
Wyvern fire. The Wyvern fire with all 3 of those elements is just...
Eat something, eat that.
Ooh, I don't want to think about activating all 3 buttons at
Fucking
once.
fishing rod.
Yeah, others have done it with the other weapons, and it's been alright. I'm just saying the power behind the gun lance will be more insane. It's definitely good for hunting something large, or let's say fighting Tarn, something of that explosive force.
I don't
that
think
hurt
that's how that works.
You don't want to.
Maybe.
I'd skip from a fishing rod.
For the other weapons, correct?
There's not really any water here unless you go over to the fjord.
Yeah, but also, like, why would you give a bug fishing rod?
I don't know.
It's just a little caterpillar.
know.
Like, well, I guess not a little caterpillar. It's a really big caterpillar.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not bad, the name would also fit if there's a...
Maybe they can
well,
bring a
there is
thing along.
likely a bow gun out there of it.
Maybe.
Either heavy or light.
Yeah. The most interesting part of all these weapons, though, is the fact that you just know how to use them by picking them up. I had that experience with hunting horn.
Well, when you think about it,
consent ball.
Hephaestus more than likely crafted these weapons, even for a hunter that is not skilled in these kinds of weapons. He would craft them, and once the wielder touches them or uses it, the knowledge from said weapon would transfer into them, allowing them to use it to its full potential. Hephaestus wants us to gather these weapons in order for us to become stronger. So I'm wondering, like, Tarn, because Tarn is
Unlikely
not
the
the
other
other
two.
So hopefully when we hopefully find Hephaestus,
Congratulations, you've gotten your first ever Pokemon.
especially with the background of what I've been hearing.
This is so cool.
More than likely things will go at an easier pace. More than
Hopefully. And I'm still thinking, despite the theory that maybe that Tarn killed and maybe slain Hephaestus, from what I understand, the stars can't kill each other. They can hurt each other, I think we've seen that, but straight up kill, because at the time, when Chaos killed the Xeno, he didn't have the Sapphire's power. He was given a power from Judgment, but not one that will kill someone.
Well, here's the thing. That's where I'm even gonna.
That's what a good conversation does here. I can tell you that.
We literally saw Chaos.
Hey.
The Bell protagonist number 2 is here. I can't even remember what her name
The
is.
Sapphire Stars, yes, can hurt each other, but with enough force and enough damage, they can also die by one another. But they are responsible towards one another.
It's a consent ball right now, but I got a
That, and also, I don't think Tarn would want that much anger pointed towards him for punishment from Judgment. If it was ever found out he did that.
I never, like,
Also,
I crawled on my leg.
So it's most likely he's hidden Hephaestus from us.
Like, I gave it an option of
And
food
it's
because
for a good reason, because if anyone would find Hephaestus and ask any kind of request to fight the Sapphire Star Dodogama,
I don't have another. Oh my gosh.
then
Ball.
then
Only grab the one for the kill.
go out of
You can hang out if you want.
Yeah, this is a strong weapon that he made. The only other weapon that is not chromatic that we've seen made by him is Ruth's hunting horn.
You can still hang out.
It was actually made by him as well.
Stick around me. I'm not a fan of them anyway.
that also implies
Was Hephaestus made Roots' hunting horn?
Yes, she had told me that directly when I was asking about the stars. It's not a chromatic weapon, however, it is one he made, which explains one of the songs she has where she can call in an invader at any time if need be.
I like the sound that makes.
which I will even mention this. If Hephaestus
Talking about the fire?
crafted a weapon
No, the coin.
for Roots,
I'm sorry.
specifically,
I'm sorry.
that means
He's
whoever has been
got a
blessed by
thing
the
about being
Sapphire
touched.
Star, or
You know, Evelyn, since you're blind,
given the
anyone could toss a coin and then just lie to you about what the result is.
opportunity to
Yeah, kinda. Unless I feel it.
opportunity to see Hephaestus.
I can tell the difference if I touch
It's
it.
very unlikely as, again, Hephaestus.
I mean, technically, I'm not
He is
even
extremely powerful in his
construct.
craft.
Echolocation is not exactly accurate enough
It's not 100%
to
coincidence, considering I don't know
tell
the
differences
origin,
that small.
but most of the people that have found these weapons have had dreams from the stars.
I have
Yourself? Wait, you've had dreams? I thought you did. My bad.
I've had a few
He's
dreams,
fine. He's not
especially
thinking
back
about being
then
touched
during
when he's not
chaos.
aware.
But ever since I retrieved the gauntlets, it doesn't seem like
Torn
I've had
genes of all things.
any.
Yes, I know.
I haven't had any either. Not since Judgment was pissed at. Yeah.
Does it say what the
I
number
did not mean to do that.
It could be
That was not
the
a fun
fact that I've
That
been
didn't happen.
or, well,
Small Evelyn.
the Sapphire Star itself.
I mean, I could make myself small.
He's on vacation, man.
Hmm.
He's just the employee. He's like, I'm on vacation.
I'm hoping tomorrow when I go out until. Oh, first of all, I'm hoping to go out.
I like you how you are now.
Okay.
I can't actually remember my last hunt. I feel bad. I can't remember my last time. I think it might have been the Shadow Cavern one.
Being slightly shorter than me fits you.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully I can go on a hunt then. But when I'm out on the said hunt, I'll keep an eye out because, admittedly, the weapons where we found them have been everywhere. We found them in the Shrine Ruins, the forest, Elder's Recess outskirts.
Yeah, that's where I'm meeting this temple. That's where one thing that is curious about where these weapons are located. They're hidden within secret areas that we have never even see or locate within the world. For instance, the gun alliance was able to be located with one of our handlers that has a scanner. They found a pressure plate among press to release the mechanism.
Makes a bit of the
More than release the mechanism and send the gun lance within the box. Which is where I was able to be.
So I'll have to wait until he comes back.
So, more than likely, you would have to keep an eye out for anything out of the ordinary.
I'm also may carry one of the skills of the knight I have. I still haven't had the armor forged yet. But I have the skill still, so maybe I'll take up that with me to see if it helps pinpoint.
It just has the appearance of being torn on top. It's fully sealed anyway. So no need to worry about that.
Yeah, the area, how they've been found have also been various, because the one we found with Vic was found in... Oh, dear, Flux is hitting you.
It's not that pants he's wearing pants that look like they're torn. It's the thing people used to wear in a while. It's something people used to wear a while back.
What there?
I don't know either.
The Flux got him.
No! Christoph got consumed
We're
by
going
the
so
Flux.
far, damn it. The conversation
Such
is
an
so
engaging
far.
conversation too.
Look what you've done. You summoned the
A lot
Flux.
of theories and thinking. Which makes me think once all the 14 weapons are found, those 14 people, or at least technically those 14 weapons will have to go out. It doesn't necessarily need to be those 14, because apparently anyone could pick it up. So you could probably borrow it from someone. I'm kind of the type though that I think that once it's found, it's your claim and such. So. But I do feel, because originally, technically the insect wave wasn't the original one to find, that was Miss Blake.
She or mana spell,
but now Miss Blake has one.
Are hard for me to learn.
Yeah, that hatchling apparently has a hunting horn.
Honestly, I'm not too, what's the business? This isn't unusual to me because we have a lot of Alteroth that just roam around Chimera and sometimes they climb on me when I'm meditating, so.
Fair enough.
This is just normal.
Evelin, there's a ghost behind you.
Yeah.
Yes?
14 weapons have to be needed. So
It's the ghastly again. Or maybe a different one?
Oh.
I don't know.
Please don't lick me.
What? This one doesn't seem very tender.
Heavy bowgun, and I also have my greatsword as well.
Yes.
He fluxed out. The Flux got him.
Scatterbug. Scatterbug. I think she needed to speak with Christoph.
Okay.
Go to conversation, or did you tell her about the middle?
Scatterbug. You can channel
No,
my
I
mana
did not,
into
because
people
then
to put
that
their
would
body
have
into
caused her to
overdrive,
probably
where
have a
everything
panic
they do
attack.
is better, faster,
I'm gonna tell her about the middle when I see her next
I'm gonna
time.
wander around or
So she
something.
knows.
Okay.
Angered a syndicate from my world.
Okay, they angered me.
Alpha problem.
Okay, there it goes.
But not my
All I
problem.
did was ask what they had in that book. I just wanted to read a book one of them had. They proceeded to pick a fight with me, which led to me progressively going up the chain, trying to get like an apology. This did not end in an apology. It ended with all but one of them being bald and me taking the book of the highest ranking person.
I mean,
Wow.
You do know, I've been trying to tell you, Miss Olga has been telling me that those people are extremely vengeful. One way or another, they will come to one way or another. One way or another, I'm not surprised.
I hear petty, and I just think of the Sigourney clan.
I smell him somewhere.
I
know he's here. And perhaps
You wanna pop in?
conversation with you.
Fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know I'll be around tomorrow for sure.
Here you
Because
go.
I think I'm almost done one Black Ops quest because Ares has told us to calm it down a bit. Which is understandable. We've kind of been going ham doing 3 at a time. I'm doing Willow stuff though. It's pretty sure they're trying it on.
Chilling lays a bit of silk on your ankle.
Oh.
It's like a little patch of silk.
Oh, what'd you just do?
The thing went into the ball. Was that a good thing?
That means you caught it. What was
So,
it?
yes.
Yeah, that is a good
I don't
thing.
know. That's a cat thing.
Oh. Oh, good for you.
Still a bit concerned.
You caught a
You can take it
Pokemon.
out if you want.
Well, I mean,
How do I do that?
the rogues have been actually been
You pressed the button, I think.
That one in particular likes waiting until it's noticed.
I was confused one time, like when someone was saying, like, "Oh, we killed the rogues." I looked.
Cat thing.
Oh.
It's a cat thing.
Phantom one was the first, which is a good thing. Was he brought here by someone? Considering he's one of the
Scared of a
ones that
bug.
have powers, because that's something I
It
noticed.
is. It's like a small thing with many legs.
The ones with the power seem to be the commanders, top guys, headliners, I guess would be.
Are you scared of bats?
Whereas the other ones.
Scared of bats with red eyes.
But they just seem to.
They're friends.
Yeah, I'm a friend.
They're friends.
Yeah.
They look scary right now, but they normally don't. I don't know why they look like that.
You might not like the bug.
Don't let them bully you. Bullying is normal.
Whoa. Don't be mean to them.
No to bullying.
What was that?
The world.
Sai me, confuse even Sai.
Alright. Remember to be nice.
Bullying. When we see a bully, we say no.
Scanner.
You'll be alright.
You wanna go in your ball? Oh, look, it's the best thing. They like the little things, so be careful. Yes, I've been licked twice today. It was not been fun. Gets you all sticky.
I mean, it's
Barrel.
We're still in the chromatics.
at least, actually, no.
Scanner?
Yes, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the theories I have for chromatics, so as far as I saw, most of the people we've seen getting them have at least at some point had the dream. I don't know.
yeah, whatever that means, yeah.
I don't know if this Blake's had the dream before, so maybe that theory's not correct.
I'll be honest. It feels. I kind of don't want to catch this because it feels weird considering I've like eaten caterpillars before.
Both from Sephiroth as well as
So, when they go.
So wait, can Pokemon understand you?
and you were and I was there for but regardless.
Yeah. So maybe it's not 100% theory. The majority of us have had the dreams though.
I wouldn't eat you.
This is where
Had one from that judgment.
I've eaten other caterpillars though.
But to be fair, like, if you haven't already eaten them, then that means you won't eat them, because you haven't already done it.
Eating?
Yeah, they're red lady and they're burning hot legs.
It seems to look rather small.
Kelly that long time ago, which is still up there in the
Might
reports.
burn your fur.
But as an after hunt report, you know, but from what I understand, the eldest is not one we need
You know,
to
but there's
watch,
Tina
one that
with her
is still
tail.
dormant and not likely to wake up.
He goes, their tail.
The thing is, if he was to wake up, because it is the F name, but the thing that talking
Hi there.
it's not just a F name.
Oh.
PD.
Please don't gaslight.
It is the original.
Is that right?
That's right.
What? Hey, what? Whoa. Careful with the tail. Careful with the tail. Whoa, careful.
The original one.
So, funny you should mention that. A long time ago,
Tails
when
tend
I
to be very
first met
sensitive.
Ajiba, I had
Oh, one's nibbling on you.
I'm curious about what this
Oh,
creature is.
and
They numbed your tail.
They have a bit of fluff in their tails. Or in their mouth.
the eldest, where
it's
I
me.
ended up
Can I help you?
close by the trade, and eventually I saw the eldest fly by. Blue flames, screaming souls,
That's
fall
like
down into
Oh my god! What?
and everything.
Scared the shit
So
out
some
of
of the
me.
dreams interconnect with each other.
I am so sorry, I didn't mean to punch you.
Like some of us will get the same dreams, different ones than.
Whoa.
Do you wanna go say hi to Mr. Mean Man?
You got the most elegance of laughter that I've ever
Yeah,
heard.
Mr. Mean
Oh my gosh, I'm being surrounded by being
Oh,
surrounded by critters.
the creatures.
Being played by a critter.
Oh, it's on my leg. Oh my god, it's climbing on my leg. Ah. Whoa. Should I even move?
Yes, very implied that from the center.
Am I being eaten alive?
To get something else.
It might be eating your clothes.
Ah, no!
Can try and touch some
I
of
grab,
the judgment
I put down.
is kind
No.
There
I
is some
need my.
unprecedented weirdness going around here. I'm just
would
going to
not-
go home and come back next week.
Sorry, these are my work clothes. I
okay.
would not like my work clothes to be taken. Thank you.
I had
It's
a
all Pokemon.
Oh. It has been a while. How are you?
with judgment. Ever since then, I am not too sure. Judgment
Maybe the
has
others
never
are
really,
Jeebus.
well, he's never really
Oh.
came up to me to actually talk with me ever since.
How's your day been going?
Since I lost my connection with him, chaos. And ended up providing something else.
Yeah.
Well,
Another thing, I think the reason he hasn't showed up till just recently, which was more of from what I read report, someone messing around with the thing, and then he decided to show up.
Who's it?
What?
I forget what
Is that like yours, the picture?
I don't know.
My brain decided to not work for a second there. I forgot what I was going to say.
If you.
Well,
Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude the conversation. Are you still part of the
Why is it so big?
yes.
No.
I feel
I don't
like
know
the
what
king
you're saying.
or something.
Huh.
What do you do, little
I don't know they
friend?
could get that big.
What do you do?
Holy pits.
Yeah.
That's a big kitty.
Yeah.
Are you like looking for a small version of yourself?
That thing's almost as big as me.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm noticing.
We don't know each other, that's good. I did not catch your kid.
That's good at least.
Yes, it is.
You're trying to zip all over the place. Doesn't seem to be working very well.
I have a Pokemon thing.
A Pokeball?
I do too.
It was like that big one, but
I
smaller.
got the Mimikyu.
I've got like 6 Pokemon total. 2 of them I got
Oh.
tonight.
It's the Lion King.
Ah, Savannah! Bada boo, bada boo. Oh, don't feed me, that's adorable.
Oh,
That's so big.
they're so fluffy. Oh, hi.
Hey,
Has anyone seen a little pink
Hello.
football?
No, very tiny, very small.
We saw it briefly, but a long time ago.
I think she called it a fairy.
It looked.
Did it look like a little, like hummingbird bug creature?
Yeah.
How's you?
Yeah, we saw
Yes, I saw it earlier.
I'm good.
It was like a good
It
half
released
hour
very-
ago.
How's you?
It released very sweetly
I'm good.
fart gas on me.
So I was right. She is in the area. Where's that little girl at?
I have very bad memory.
You might as well just sit the fuck down.
Oh.
Might as well just sit.
What?
Hello, Lena.
I just looked at one of the newer ones that Miss Blake has, the hunting horn.
Watch next time he's
Is that
gonna
Vulcan?
pop up, he's gonna have no pants on. Today was in
Yeah,
I think that was a name that was
from
mentioned.
Asbestos, the Sapphire Star Obama. I think a name we could probably give him is the Forge Master.
More than likely, but I'm just gonna be going with Hephaestus as well. I respect
Fitting. But that's the, I don't know the name itself, its origin. Some people were saying relate to a god.
That's where it's referring to. Hephaestus is the Greek god of the god of
It's a balloon.
That's a balloon that was given to Kenshi Tora for her birthday today.
all sorts of
Just
leaders
learning about that
certain
specific
gods.
Pokemon, what they need, what they eat.
Congratulations.
Question. I have no idea.
I'll leave it there.
Did you
They're right there.
Check around the corner. Hello, friend. You left us when we were on our adventure.
The god of the seas as well as the god
Look it up on the internet.
horses.
Yeah, look it up.
I turned around and you were just gone.
You're the best Pokemon cat. And ask around.
I'm sure there's some people around there getting
Yeah.
Actually, wait, I forgot I had this. Had a little magic thing that allows me to barely speak Pokemon if I activated. Turning it on now. Okay, try saying something.
She's from mine.
Hold on, I didn't put it enough. I had a character note that said that the god did that last word is understand Pokemon.
What are you doing?
Oh, doing good. How about you?
What are you doing? With Green Cat.
Hey, Sammy, if you're not busy, you want to do a funny bit?
What you thinking?
I haven't talked to you in a while.
I'm gonna hold up a bento box and just start chanting Blake's name to summon her.
I'm just chilling. Just doing my job here. Fucking do it. Fucking do it. I will
Just
have her
wandering
fucking
around.
zero in on the smell.
Making sure everyone's...
Alright, done deal. I'm doing it right now.
Makes sense.
Food.
Okay.
I could tell by body language. That's why I said.
I just said food and ran away.
What do you know?
I'm the best
Actually
I
works.
wonder how these Outworld things
Here, have a
came to
bento.
be.
It actually
Like, no,
works.
like the
This
name
one
is
needs to
Festus
know
coming
how to
into our
take
area.
a Pokemon.
Well, when you think
the stars
about
were around
it,
before.
when you think
us.
about it, the world of Astera
Hey.
has been plagued and or, well, blessed by the overexortment of mana and energy that Outworlders have been pouring
balloon.
into this world, which is not natural. But yet, this world has been able to overcome and adapt with
Yeah, it's
the
a balloon.
abundance
I
of
can
mana
feel it coming
energy,
towards me,
all
you know?
sorts of things. So with the name given to the Sapphire Star Dogodogama of Hephaestus, it kind of makes sense.
I didn't think you knew that.
It's the title of the Master of Blacksmithing as well.
Why wouldn't you throw out
He's
the balloon?
also kind of a representation of the Greek
Because
god.
it's someone else's present.
Yeah. The other thing we were talking about when you had Flux though was
You are my star and savior.
mainly on how the things with the rogues have gone. With mainly one good thing as of recent that the one's dead now. One of the named headliners.
There's nothing.
I heard that.
Yeah, Phantom, which I don't know how strong that one would have been, and it seems that it was incorrect what his
Yeah, that's
mount
totally
was.
how
It was
balloons
not a
work.
Hellblade, it was a normal Glavenus. Either that, or it might have had the infusion thing that Brutus has now had,
Old man bones.
where it had Hellblade, but then it got taken away. Unsure on that one.
Oh.
But anyways, he's dead, which is a good thing. Which takes out one of the big named ones. Because I had something in my head was people saying like we've killed rogues before. It's like not any of the named ones.
Forehead.
Any of the grunts or
Rev,
exactly what I call them, but just the fodder, I guess would be a word, because they just get sent out to either get captured or killed.
We could consider them grunts, or...
You are so big and there's so much to pat.
Wait, so so you're telling me moderated are somewhat accomplices to these gods?
No.
Separate
things, as far as I'm aware.
Of what I can address
Other
from
than
this.
Chaos.
That's fine.
Chaos kind of works with them.
Chaos.
Nice try.
He was on
Their arms are too short.
Not with those stubby little arms. Hey.
The rogue hunters, they worship
Okay, you got me.
Sapphire Star, known as the Crimson Star, aka the god of the world.
Silly.
Yeah, which... Funny thing, I've tried asking my clan, they know nothing of the Crimson Star, so it's something found elsewhere.
Oh, there we go.
That's something within the
Eureka!
places that we don't even know.
Good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing alright.
What I
I'm
can
glad to hear
understand.
it.
How about you?
Crimson Star.
I'm doing just fine.
Good to hear, good to hear.
Yin of the Yang within the world.
The Pokemon's going to be out in the forest today.
Yeah. It's like a lot of Pokemon out.
That's it.
You can't exactly remove the pieces.
I've never seen an Asphodel that big. Though to be fair, I haven't seen a lot of them in general.
Yeah. I've only seen the two, I believe. The one that Yami caught and this one.
Oh.
Here, have a fishing rod.
Hers was a lot smaller.
What use would I need of this? There's no water bed nearby.
I don't know.
But I appreciate
Might
the
as well just
gesture,
have
as
it.
I'm sure.
Hello.
I think
Sure, I'll keep it nearby in case of
the other purple
fish come up.
Anyways, I don't know, I just found it in the woods. The purple foxes.
Are you planning on fishing in the middle of the woods?
What?
What's that?
What was that?
Specifically,
Oh.
the two of the physically strongest
Huh?
ones.
Your brother here by chance.
From reports and seeing
You seem utterly
in
taken
person.
with them now.
Did you bring any of your sweet treats by chance?
Something
From
that
your
one person can handle.
bakery?
Especially from what they've done. I think it just used like attraction on me or something.
Huh.
Okay, I thought that only worked on other
I have it.
Pokemon.
Well, so did I.
Thank you so much.
Keyword being that it tried to.
No.
Perchance if I can
Doesn't mean
inquire
it
in the
worked.
last conversation. Sorry,
It
I
did.
may have gone a little...
Play you next time we're at your little bakery.
I'm better though.
That's okay. Our friends will be shared.
Good.
As am I.
Critical path anyway.
Oh.
I know.
Okay then.
Does anyone else just see a flying tail?
If I'm not being mistaken.
There is an issue. Why would you think
I guess residents, if I take it?
Because it's not a
I mean, you live there
I
too.
think it might just be Grey Warden. No, I saw it as well, yes.
Oh,
very good
yeah.
visibility if everyone can see his tail.
It seems everything disappears except for his tail. Quite strange.
You can only imagine the amount of realms that have a sapphire star and then a crimson star, so it kind of boils it down, doesn't it? To tell you the truth, I'm also a denizen of the plane. In my past life, when I was in my youth, I used to live there. Yes.
A little bit. Oh. Whoa, hi. Ah.
You spirit cannon.
Correct. However,
I'm joking.
the condition is an outcome of what Astera did to me. Something much more external. Nonetheless, I do possess some insights as to the previous conversation.
So, do you know anything of the Crimson Star then?
It has the same eyes as me.
In fact, a lot of the scripture has
That
by
Pokemon.
this point, I
Oh,
would imagine to be
speaking
fading
of
to, obscurity due to the fact that it's
same eyes.
and belief
See an orb behind you. Cat.
Plain and short of it, the Sapphire Star, the All-Mother,
Look
the
up.
one that ever gives
Of course.
and supplants the world with its
Is the other
resource.
The other purple
I'm
fox.
sure you are familiar with antis to these constructs, deities. There will always be the yin.
Purple fox in the orb.
However, the Assyrian world and culture does not take kindly to such
Hi, Evelyn.
destructive
Hi.
elements.
Nice to meet you.
I'm trouble seeing where they are. Just looking around.
Far beyond any of even my age would know. It was right around the time when the ancients
Yes.
were on
Precious.
Purple orb and the purple
They
fox.
were walking amongst the world, making technology much more advanced. They had their hands planted into different societies and different
You're
cultures.
clearly the ruler.
There was one that was
Why are you singing like
within the shadows.
Jigglypuff?
One known as the Crimson Star that started to take on the beliefs and ideologies of the brother of the Sapphire Star.
Talking to people.
Oh.
Was his
Holy
story.
shit, you're just a knockoff Jigglypuff.
Deities that we
Basic
know
social
today, the
stuff?
Sapphire Star had
Just
That feels rude.
the sibling that belongs to this equal power.
Arms are too small to get enough leverage to punch me. I'm sorry.
Wanting to destroy and absolute everything in his way. It only meant a gap between his sister's ideologies, keeping the world whole and supplanted with life.
Yeah, don't do that.
This yet constantly reformed and
Creatures
restored,
running
so
around.
that way a new prosperous age can come after it, time and time and again.
That one's a big Pokemon.
Is this the history involving the
It got mad when I said I'm best cat.
Yes. Centuries and centuries and centuries ago.
Yeah, because even if it is
So
one of the
so
other
sad that it was a knockoff
the
Jigglypuff because
history
I was
wouldn't
singing.
be too dissimilar from each other.
What makes you best cat?
Either way, what was the most confound evidence was due to the
Because you're
architecture
cat.
of the ancient
Doesn't mean you're best cat.
It's a tree. That's a floating tree.
the remnants of the Crimson
Oh.
Star.
Floating
When
tree.
I was in my youth, I actually stumbled upon one myself. Me and,
Wait,
my,
I
group
think
of,
I've heard of this one.
aspiring hunters.
Phantom?
We saw the carnage and chaos
Does
he
it make
brought
me a
upon the
Pokemon,
world,
I guess?
creating different deviant beasts
I mean,
and creatures that
you're a
would
spirit that comes out of a ball.
incur wrath
Yes,
upon
you're a
his
ghost type
behalf.
Pokemon.
Oh no. Floating tree. Floating tree.
Type Pokemon friend.
Floating tree is gone.
You're fine.
Reveal your ghostliness.
I will.
That is what the theories
Once I
are.
attune,
But the most,
but you'll have to
Oh,
behold
there it is.
from trying to remember something.
Floating tree.
Yeah.
Better watch.
It
Just
is.
be kind.
a battle that takes place between the two deities.
Fox brain is full of knowledge and forgets a lot of things and remembers when it's needed.
It casted the brother aside.
Pokeball.
Lauren,
Usually remember this.
there's a phantom here.
And now the Sapphire Star now reigns over the world.
Yeah, Shock's been playing a couple Pokemon.
All-giving mother, now bounding the world toward one direction without
If you want Sarah's to get one, now's your chance.
comet, if you will,
Mm.
to hit the planet and
Do the
cause it to
vampires
evolve.
die to the sun, or do they sparkle to the sun?
But if you're
Sometimes I don't know.
you are, that's
Yes,
fine as well.
they go to many, many, many realms where logic is different.
Comet that would strike the Earth and cause it to
I mean, so do we,
sunder.
kind of.
Get back in like
Kind of, yeah.
Was the comet, but
Well, we
But
let
that's
the people
part
from
of
the realms
why
come here.
that's part of why they have so much knowledge, but a lot of it they just throw out the window until it's needed.
grab orb.
Or, I mean, the only
Or-
calamity I can think of happening is the old
Or-
stories of Shrade
Oh,
and all that happened
it's
there.
another phantom.
some say that even
Orb.
the black dragon himself, he who shall not be named,
Orb
is
almost
a former
ready, I
guess,
think.
creation of his. something that absolutely
It's about to
values
get eaten
is
by a phantom.
ideal.
Oh.
Although not too far from
Oh, there it
the
is.
fox.
Yeah.
Oh.
Scared off the phantom.
Yeah.
I remember.
That gives me,
She's like 8 feet tall.
sorry, it gives me many thoughts
Yeah.
because of one thing we've been
Fox is very tall.
uncovered with the
That's sparkly.
Sapphire Star creatures.
Yes, very tall, very sparkly.
Sparkles.
There's one called the Eldest, which is
Tall,
that,
soft, and
and
sparkly.
not just a one.
It doesn't have a social avatar
There's
yet.
others appearing, but it's the one,
I'm joking.
This one's been optimized.
the original.
No, this is.
But it's claimed as a Sapphire Star creature.
Yeah, that's what took them so long.
Not puzzling.
No.
That's fine. I couldn't move my body.
Either way, I suppose if you will have a bunch of homework, then you may need to do in your future.
I do have a question for you.
Power down.
Maybe finding
You
some
seem to know
runes to
pretty much
learn
a
more.
lot about the history of Vistera. I heard rumors about that. Even, let's see.
Mind
Godlike
my original
creatures
form
seem to be able to
is like in the
possess
600, like
possessing a
almost
person
over a
to
million,
be
or
so-called
half a million.
messenger. Is that
Yeah.
600.
Oh, like the twins.
And this is down at
Ibushi.
this, and then
I've actually talked to
I
them
have
both
another
lately.
form that's like
In fact, it is not just
180 or
generalized
something like
as,
that.
those deities,
They
but
reduced
many
their power
deities can
level
take on
as much as they
envoys.
could.
Avatars is the proper term.
And in my hands, he
These
sticks to work.
avatars serve as their body and vessel.
So I had to forget my hands and then
It's a small
relearn my
smidgen
hands.
of no more than like a finger's worth of their actual might and power placed into a singular human body that they choose to configure it.
Bigger.
Yeah.
I almost became a
He also
vessel, but that was a
very-
long time ago.
Could also very strong creatures of ancient, such as I assume you've heard the name of Seismic Form.
Wait, what?
Would it be possible to do something
Make my
similar?
eyes work better.
A vessel of a god.
Pseudo-physical, or like a ghost?
Tuning.
An avatar can come in different forms. It doesn't need to always be physical. It can always be projections.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, it discontinued our contract
Explain what
in the
happened
midst
with
of a battle,
Amatsu and
so I'm not really
Seismic Worm. Why they
good
have
with
those
gods at the moment.
type things.
I don't know, that's like...
Oh.
I thought I might have heard voices. Hi.
Hey, don't mind us. Just keep on.
Oh, is this private?
Kind of, but
Oh,
we're in a pathway, so I don't blame you.
okay.
Thank you, Evelyn.
Do you think the cabin has water?
No.
Oh.
I don't know why they have fishing rods. There's like no water anywhere near here.
Well, what if you use the fabricator and make a water bottle and then put a fish in a water bottle? That'll work.
Unless you got one of those dimensional fishing rods, I doubt that's gonna work.
No.
Yeah.
You can fish in the fire. Can fish up a fire thing.
Again, I think that only works for like a dimensional fishing rod.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, the fjord has water, and that's nearby. Kinda over the mountains, though.
The giant Esmer is gone.
Oh, it's done,
You know,
yeah.
it's a bit out. To me, it feels like it's Outworld. At the same time, though, it's weird that it's for them. It happens to them.
Or my eyes just went white for a second. That was weird.
Yeah.
Don't do
that.
Anyway, we're moving way off topic. However,
I'm sorry, I
though,
threw that kind of hard, didn't I?
it's very possible that these
Oh,
Crimson
you had to go get that one, didn't you?
temples or ruins might still
Thanks.
exist, and we might be able to get more information on all
Thanks.
that. Emily, though, would be more learning of why the rogues are doing what they do.
There you go.
It is very possible,
did you-
as
You look different.
one of these
being
Oh,
not nice.
yeah.
circulation.
My curse is more
Really
active right
temple
now.
for the
Dare you
devil itself.
constrain me.
The one that was
Oh,
able to
I
turn
must
the
pop
sea
out of
Now
my
you're
body to
cursed.
constrain myself.
red.
1 second.
But
Yeah, it's kind of the reason why I'm humanoid,
everyone I heard rumors
is
about
because I'm cursed.
Are you saying to me that these temples are like these,
Yeah.
like nesting bases
I didn't know.
for these crimsons?
Not,
Mhm.
not,
Oh, no.
not what I'm thinking. No, it's
Luckily
more.
didn't fly-
We
fly
can
away
learn
too
And
more
it's,
about the whole story with the Crimson Star.
It's
why-
because there's a blood
what the
moon
rogues
going on
actually
where I'm
believe
from,
of
and
their
this is
history.
a piece of that moon.
It probably wouldn't be
The
too
rogues?
dissimilar that
I
they're
see.
around.
Mm.
They've been a
Oh.
bit of a problematic group. They follow the Crimson
It's
Star. Their
connected
leader
to
is a
it.
man by the name of Jason, and they are. The simplest way of putting it, they're hunters that have been given abilities of monsters. This is something
Excuse
we
me.
encountered.
If I may inquire, do you remember the last name of this man?
I don't think that's
He's-
ever been recorded.
He's never
It's
said
not-
his name, though he has expressed and shown quite horrific abilities for what the Crimson Star is known for. In fact, I could
It's
be
enough
wrong
catch
on
for now.
this,
You can keep this one. Oh, actually,
he calls
I can't give
himself
this
the
away. This is a
avatar
present for a friend.
of the Crimson Star.
That damn warlock. I didn't think he would be alive for that long.
I didn't think of that.
I used to found this man a long time ago.
I
yeah.
I gave it to you as a present, didn't I?
Yes. That deranged lunatic was around at the time too. He was ridiculed by society. Mostly
Yeah,
because of
looking
his acolyte beliefs of a dead god that no one believed in anymore. At least people saw him as a
You find around the junk, the
crazed cultist. That's the word.
Something, yeah.
boy, silly nerd.
But I noticed that he had something paranormal
About
about
something, yeah.
him. His skin, his strength was abnormal. When I saw his strength in his youth, he could.
All of the foxes are here today.
Normally, like everyone else could, but after his situation, he didn't bother with the weapons anymore. He could take
Morpheus here, but they're crumpled.
beasts by their tusks, their scales, and yank them down to earth. It was unparalleled.
To the
physical
I know there was
machine
at
was-
least one day that you both were in the same place, but I don't know if you talked.
But he was
It was
able to
forever ago,
continue
though.
and press on. He didn't look like he was.
I wanted to ask you, by the way,
He didn't look older than 30.
what happened?
Even when I
Yeah,
was aging.
last time we spoke, it was something about a new
Hi, Sarah.
place you found. How was it, by the way?
Because the other rogues he has might
New place I found.
there was one
It was good.
recently we killed.
Today,
It was
the only name we knew of it
some
was named
new
Phantom.
place. I have no idea what it was called.
But they had
The Forbidden
How
Lands.
was it like,
that
anyways?
correct?
With that one,
Oh
unfortunately.
yes, the Forbidden Lands.
Sand,
Before I
lots of
forget
sand.
to say
But
this,
I assume it's one. I assume that's
I
just
like
one
to
part of
see
it,
anything.
because considering that's where we've been,
Yes.
there.
At least basically
It
anything.
would be a good opportunity so we can figure out ways of
Seems a little tree
creatures
stuff
there.
then once.
as well as
already caused more disruptance
Yes, a numerous amount.
and issues for many of
There we go.
us.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
even
Yes.
and even
Interesting.
Had a tree
caused
pose.
great pain
Yeah,
to
don't worry.
most of us.
The Phantom was. I was just playing. No, I have no idea. They didn't. I don't know if they went to the Pokeball or not.
Watermelon seed.
Kind of walked away from it.
it depends on how
I
large
was
they
just,
are.
uh,
Something
magic.
similar to the Sapphire Star
When you
temples
plant
that
that,
we
it's
encountered,
gonna grow
ruin your
watermelons
chance
within the week.
before at the
They're
minimum.
gonna be very juicy, very flavorful, and full of magic.
I was just gonna let. They went
Sorry, I'm a
to the
little spaced
Pokeball.
out.
Okay.
Couldn't do it by himself.
It's okay.
Considering
I'll
those
just
would
pick it up.
likely be why
I was playing catch with it
if
earlier.
I can't, members of my clan can.
That was interesting.
They're in the 500s, so they've been around for quite a long time. And know a
I
lot.
was about to say, more than likely these temples would be written in the Wyverian language, so we'll more than likely need someone who is, well,
From one
capable
conversation
of
to another. Hold
understanding
on.
Wyverian.
Let me see if I can find Miss Blake.
I'm not tooting my own horn or saying anything, but as far as I'm aware, I'm the only Wyvernian that
Hi, Tina.
actually in the group that knows
Hi.
ancient Wyvernian.
Hi, Evelyn.
At least briefly. I know Sypha is
Yeah,
not
I
as
heard there were
known as
Pokemon going on. Oh, I see one.
Yeah, we got a bunch of
Raising into
Pokeballs.
Norma.
I caught one.
Oh, yeah. Wait, are those consamples?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Alice
Oh,
was
are they just
handing out his balls to everyone.
My name is Christoph Monroe, but you can just
They're from him? Yeah,
call
I mean, they're
me
from
the
Eldritch.
Grip. And over here
Yes,
is my
from
brother,
what it sounded like he bought them from
Iñaki
MMO.
Sarkonis.
How many are you allowed to grab? It's not the whole lot. Two.
Yeah,
Right.
like I said,
You taking these?
Avery Blackblood.
And he said he'll
I have
know
no
if you're
idea the
greedy.
name might ring bells or not. At least the last name.
Fair enough.
Blackblood definitely does.
Boo.
Very popular family, especially back then too.
I caught a Mimikyu.
I don't know all the history. I know
Oh!
great
Well
grandfather.
done.
Yeah.
Is that your first Pokemon?
Yeah.
Is this your first time being around here?
I caught a purple cat.
Purple cat.
Here and there.
Yeah.
I'm usually
What happened? I have an expert too. Their name's Emily. They're very shy.
Big winged creature.
Whoa.
That is...
What? Is that a dragon?
That's a dragon.
Let's just say.
Oh, that is a dragon.
They seem to be relaxing.
That is.
So, yeah.
I've seen that wyvern before. They're really
in my
ugly.
youth, I always took a careful look at the surroundings. I was a bit of an analyst.
I'll make you
back
a
then.
different present though.
My memories have remained firm ever since. I remember the last temples I went to in my youth.
Hi there.
I can guide you there.
Bag. Totally in my bag.
Might have to put out some expedition requests for this then.
También. I'll put an expedition request for this opportunity, and when the time
For what
comes, once
specifically?
We're talking about temples and understanding about the Crimson Stars.
It is also about the sapphire
Yeah.
star as well. It's ancient history. Very ancient history.
So
But,
there's connections to. Huh.
Well, I could push that along. That seems good.
Knowing how long
I would definitely agree. Though I will have to put in
Oh,
some
you can talk.
expedition request.
Hello,
and once it's
dragon.
approved,
they concur
we can
that either
have
these
some
temples are
people
buried
come
under these sand dunes or they are
as well as
underground due
Avery
to
and Iñaki
calls
and
it
anyone else come along
geomass
with this
shifting.
expedition.
Count me especially considering some locations.
Seems fun.
Especially
Then I'll
anything
definitely
new
put you
world
on the
considering
list.
Nizora
Pick
Magdaros
counters.
is what it did.
Wait, how many people
Uh,
are already
I was just-
joining off this expedition?
I feel like
more
more
than
than anyone that was
I was taking a look.
I'm more than willing.
Nice to meet you. I'm Evelyn.
Willing. However,
Nice to meet
it
you.
will have to be probably a team
am
of probably 5, maybe 6. Because we are unsure.
Yeah, 6 is the minimum, I think.
No, I'm just kidding. We're unsure of what we will be exploring within this temple, so a team of 6 will be more than more than safe.
It's quite interesting.
The dragon is back.
It never left.
No, it just woke up.
Back alive.
That's what he means.
Oh, right,
It was
yes,
just
of course.
sitting there,
From its good.
motionless.
I no longer take residence there.
A boot the dragon.
I do pay occasional visits to the
Oh, bugs and sense. Which I guess makes sense for this forest.
respect the
You
elders of the
would do
past.
when it was alive.
I respect those
What?
old
For the
teachings.
Pokemon that were here. Of bugs and ghosts.
Doesn't seem to be many about anymore.
I guess coordinates of where these temples are.
What was that noise?
The planet
The fox is
itself,
moving.
having its natural
Don't know if
shifting,
they're
biomass.
alive, but they're moving.
Even if it's buried
Oh.
under rock, I'm sure that
No, it looks like they're alive.
in a tunnel or anything we can.
Fox
Push
is alive
aside
again.
to get to these.
This was always here.
You know how to take care of Pokemon?
I've been told quite a bit on how to do it.
Yeah, online resources are pretty verbose about how to look after them. The Pokedex gives you basic stuff, but you can look up specific care guides for different Pokemon, because some of them have specialized needs.
Yeah.
Mimikyu! I guess actually Mimikyu's pretty good for you because you aren't susceptible to their main downside.
Yeah, that's like the main reason why I was able to catch them instead of Raisis or Yami. Is
Might be good to make sure that they get a.
they
Do they
lost.
not have a disguise?
Yeah, it got caught on a tree branch.
Oh,
so but they couldn't reach. And I guess it made them really terrified to look at it.
You could probably just mark the specific people you think could come along, and then.
Hello.
That's what.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Bonjour.
You two will be the most.
Meow. Merci beaucoup. Meow. I don't know, I'm just spouting random French.
Yes, clearly.
Why would it
Sorry, I actually
Well, I guess that's that.
I know, but Shankles is.
Yummy.
I don't want to say that though.
No, she's just being alone over there again. I'd like to drag her over here with my mind powers. Yummy.
Are you saying you have dragon on your mind?
Dragon?
Dragon these nuts.
Oh!
Yes, the logical conclusion, I suppose.
Really?
Sorry,
Hi.
not sorry.
You wouldn't be sorry about
I
that,
want
would
to
you?
disconnect, so I'm just gonna do this.
Have you got earth magic, or are you a ghost or something?
He has a lot of magics.
Yes.
So both.
No, I'm not a ghost. I have earth magic.
Oh. Okay.
Earth magic, water magic, fire magic.
Sounds like someone we know.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yes. Severely.
I'm just a druid.
I'm a bard.
I am a highly specialized
So really good
machine.
at technologies.
First time I've heard that before. Usually people get confused.
Yes, except Friday you weren't.
Yes, because my rolls were very bad.
I don't go by either. The mix actually that works a lot better. Huh.
The cat turned off the lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was severely thinking of just breaking the fucking machine.
I gotta go get to Chomper before he starts eating Ludos that are near the lake. Oh, you might want to go now. Oh, damn. Yeah. I will be.
Yeah, we were talking about ages and all that earlier.
Bacon burger?
That one's ancient. Their age is yes.
Which one?
The fox.
Ah,
Kitsune.
that would make sense for Kitsune.
No.
wouldn't it?
Yeah. Her age is just yes.
I just told Yami to come over here, and she responded with bacon burger.
What?
I don't know what she's on about, but
I never know what she's on about.
she's a weird one, but she's fun.
I mean,
Mhm.
Yami
kinda
said
just
bacon
silly.
burger, so Yami is thinking of yummies.
Ah.
If it's for your own safety and comfort, then I don't mind.
If I mention, if I start mentioning
Then by all means. I'll leave you to it then.
I'll be
Here she
right
comes.
back.
That seems to be more of a
I am.
Goodbye, Amy.
She's zooming. He's zooming.
Seems she's doing her best impression of an airplane at the moment.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, me.
I don't like that.
dear. What time is this?
Are you being shy or obtuse?
12:45.
Oh dear.
It's possible she's doing both.
We have a regular tree climber here.
What do you not like?
Cat approves.
I hold my
Cat approves of tree climbing.
and it rotates me.
Probably not the best
That is
idea to climb trees when wearing a
not
skirt.
I don't
good.
understand.
Why would anyone climb a tree when wearing a skirt?
Have sit.
I've climbed trees with
Sometimes
wearing a skirt before.
Sometimes one finds
Yeah,
himself
me
in such a
too.
situation, and the choice of clothes doesn't really cater to it.
She's asserting dominance over the group. We submit to your dominance, O mighty
Adorable.
I don't. Fear
I
me.
don't.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no, she's challenging. Oh, she's going higher. Oh. Oh, she's going the way around.
Stretch.
Oh, she's one-upping you.
My back hurts.
She's not asserting dominance, she's just stretching.
I win.
Oh, that's not fair. You have two giant sails.
You know what?
Well,
I'm
what if I
gonna
did
one up
this?
all of you. Just let's see.
Mm.
Here we go.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I guess that works.
There's one way of doing it.
I suppose it
I
is.
can't see. My body is
Okay.
broken. I'm just
Oh,
gonna
no.
do this.
Seek medical attention.
He is medical.
Well, I'm
I mean,
security.
not for this group, but
I'm
he has
I
healing
think for
magic.
this group, I am, and Mayday is.
Who? What? Me?
For Wanderers.
What?
Because your bones were
Medical?
broken. He said seek medical
Yeah,
attention. It's like
I'm-
he is medical. But
I'm
not for this
Yeah,
group.
pretty much
Yeah,
second
I
in
am.
command of medical.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Like unofficially.
Oh. Why did
I am
Teresa tell you?
officially security.
I don't work here.
Mm-hmm.
You will work here. You will work here. You will.
I just collect stuff.
I'm already in one adventuring guild.
Hmm. I mean,
Oh,
I
neat.
signed up here before I signed up at Red Wilds, but I have reasons to prefer the Red Wilds over this.
Join the group.
I help when there's a need for maps.
Fox's plan.
I just don't see the reason to sign up for another Adventurers Guild where I don't live.
Mm.
Even though I like
Fair
it
enough.
here.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't live it either. Well, you can't really live at Wanderers when we're going
I
everywhere.
can't live if I'm dead.
You know what we mean.
Mm-hmm.
To own or to sleep and call that your home.
Some people consider living as an undead unlife. We're still kind of living, because this has life in the name. So think about
We
that
don't
way.
X,
Yes,
we
not the premier
vampire
ones that say
word.
that.
I'd say you're still alive in the way that matters.
Ooh, we don't work all night. We don't work all day. We work all night. Ooh,
Mm.
we don't live. We unlive. Ah.
So there's this comedian who does a lot of jokes with math and statistics and graphs
Riveting.
and charts.
That was
Riveting.
interesting.
Yeah. Yes. Fox is what I'm talking about.
What?
But it's funny because he was an engineer and now he's just being very enthusiastic about numbers making things funny.
Hi, Grey Warden.
Hi, I'm back. I'm
Hi.
already regretting coming back.
Why?
Why?
I walked
So
in
many
on
others
some
here are
shit.
regretting you coming
Don't
back
worry
as
about
well.
it.
Okay.
What you walked
They
in
all
on?
left that way.
One
Oh,
of
is
his
someone having a private conversation up there?
One of his acts had to do
Good
with
shot.
the price of
Hey,
printer
wait, oh,
ink.
that's a bad spot to have a private
Oh, right, yeah,
conversation.
that was just a scam.
The fact that printer ink is more expensive than blood. The essence
Exactly,
of
yes.
life.
Capitalism!
Capitalism, yay, the system works.
I live in the forest and I hunt my own food. I don't have anything to do with capitalism most of the time.
Same. Except mine's a jungle.
You know, when you're a vampire and you're immortal, you can make money by just picking something up, waiting a few hundred years for it to become an antique, and then selling it.
That's fair.
True. Maybe I should do that, considering I'm probably gonna live a very long time.
I mean, you'd probably do good work as a historian. You can give first-hand accounts of various things that no one else was around for.
I've lived through, or unlived through, both of the world wars.
Do you have to call it unlived? Is that like a vampire rule? Are you just using it for the bit?
There's no rule against that, I'm just using it for the bit.
Okay.
Though some venture when systems go on it.
Mm.
I'm
There's
23.
another one where he's talking about how people don't know how to read statistics or make statistics, and you can twist the statistics in any way you want to suit whatever narrative you want to make.
Do you want to come over mine
And
afterwards?
it's all about how you look at them.
Sure.
I can show you how
One
to
of the
probably take care of your
points he
aspect.
made was like, there's 44% of
Very,
marriages
psychic
end in
Pokemon.
divorce. But if you look at
Like
it the opposite
Orisa.
way,
But not Orisa's not a Pokemon.
I don't remember all the numbers, but the majority of them.
How do you know? Maybe
Did
she
I think
is.
she'd be Psychic Bug? I'd be Ghost Grass. Like a phantom.
Oh, I thought I saw Sonic in the corner of my eye, but it was in.
You'd
it was
be
something
Dark
like
Shadow. I mean,
44%
Dark Fire. Dark Fire.
I'm sorry, I
What?
spaced out for a moment.
Normal Fairy, maybe?
44% of marriages end in
I
death.
guess there's no fire Pokemon in the forest.
But another way to look at it,
Yeah, usually not.
the other number. Wait.
I mean, given
44 end in
Zubat's
divorce.
poison-
The other way to look at it is the rest end in death.
I mean, I don't have any poison.
I'd probably
That's why
say
you look
either
at the
dark
things.
or normal.
And you know, being born does elevate your risk of dying to 100%.
Or
They're
both.
You know,
flying.
he went through actual headlines, and
yeah.
there was a headline that said,
maybe like dark
top
flying, normal
killer
flying, or
is
just
death.
flying.
Maybe dark flying.
Probably dark
His kill streak
flying.
is
Yeah.
unmatched.
Yep.
We have the Blood Moon variant is dark flying, and then normal flying for normal
One
Evelyn.
very ridiculous way that
I mean,
he
I'd
was
imagine dark because
showing
I'm
how
nocturnal.
statistics can be used in whatever weird way you want. It was like, the population of China is like 1 point whatever billion, and there's this many people on the planet, which means there's a 1 in 5 chance, one out of every 5 children is Chinese, which means if you had 4 children, the likelihood of your next child being Chinese is 100%.
I guess it'd be part poison, because of Tomo.
That's silly.
It doesn't
Yeah.
work like that, but statistics say
Probably,
otherwise.
Like normal poison.
Also, Saris, the thing that you brought up about me being able to give in-depth things about information about historical
First-hand
events is
accounts.
quite. Yes, exactly. That's the word you used. It can be quite silly at times because there's been times where there have been historical events that I've lived through and people have said things such as, "Oh, so what was the Vietnam War like?" And it's just like, I don't know. I wasn't there.
I was alive at the time.
Why would you be in a war zone?
Exactly. I'm not enlisted or anything.
Plus, at that time, wasn't it men only in the armed forces?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Were
I
you,
wasn't
were you
there,
still
and
in
I'm also a
Japan at the
woman.
time? Are you in America? Okay, yeah, so Japan had nothing
I've
to
been
do
in
with the
Japan most of
Vietnam
my
War,
life.
did they?
Well, actually, I was in Japan all of my life, and most of my own life. Gosh, that's stupid.
I've been in my jungle most of my life.
Uh-huh.
Jungle. Welcome to
I died in Japan, though.
I ran away from the guy that made me when I was around 10, and then I was been in the jungle basically the entire time after that. Aside from me just exploring.
My murderer is dead.
Fun.
I'm sorry, we call those sires in Vampire Society.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what you would be now. Pokemon type wise. Definitely dark.
Huh? You're trying to categorize me?
Maybe dark ghost?
I'm not exactly a ghost.
Yeah, but ghost types aren't necessarily ghosts, they can be like undead.
Like
like the one with the
Am I that dark?
maybe? Yeah. Huh?
Would a vampire be poison?
The stereotype of not being able to be in the sun.
I suppose so. Though I go out in the sun more often than most do.
Creatures of the night, hunters in the dark.
What would you say I am?
You're weird.
I got a parasol, so I skew the results a little.
I mean, you got steely abs.
A fighter is definitely one of them,
Yeah,
I would say,
maybe
because
like
I do a lot
fighting
of
steel.
punching and kicking.
Perhaps. Though
Fighting
most of the
and
time you
steel.
tend
There's a
to
Lucario.
be shaping
What about grass? Because they live in a jungle.
They're fighting
I'm a
steel.
blacksmith, would that make me
Yeah,
steel
mainly
fighter?
because of how hard your body is.
Interesting.
Maybe just you're fighting.
You're a Lucario. I'm a Phantom.
I am a blacksmith, would that not make me steel type?
No, that's your profession, not what you're... Because your typing is basically like what you're strong against and what you're weak to. So just because you're a blacksmith doesn't mean that you're weak to fire.
Well, I am weak to fire, I'd burn.
Yeah, that's
What is fighting and
I'm just a
steel
bit more tuned to
typically
fire
weak
than
to?
us, I think.
I'm not that
I should be
good
very
at this.
careful when I'm doing my work.
Because you see, the fun thing is my weakness. Just hit me until I go down. That's my actual weakness.
Is that an invitation?
I defeated the Kenshi. I'm stronger than Kenshi.
My weaknesses just hit me. Or shine a light on me. Or make me better.
I mean, most things or people, if you hit them hard enough, they stop working.
Exactly. People don't understand that. They think
How
everybody
about
has
you,
to have some
Ruffian?
special
Apart from
weakness.
Guppy. Apart from
Stand and
Guppy.
deliver.
Apart from Guppy.
I think you have to do a little.
Guppy's an enigma. Well, not an enigma, just different.
I know where you hide in that umbrella.
Oh, do you?
Are you going to be going home soon?
I don't know, I'm just making guesses because
I'm going to go
you
now. Do you want to come with me?
seem like the type that if you did have a weapon, that's
Good
where it'd be
seeing you.
hidden.
I'm stealing the cutie.
Might give us away.
Hi,
Let's go.
Saris. Hi, Yami.
You are very formal, and that is a very formal way to hide a weapon.
Well, you know, it's also a parasol of holding. So what's actually in here, and what I'm hiding, is a steak. Does Kitty want a treat?
If you're offering. It's the steak. Nom nom nom.
But yes, you did guess correctly.
Haha, I knew it. And of course, it's a long, thin blade like a rapier. Exactly what I imagined
is a
you'd
rapier.
use. Yeah.
I am rather fond of rapiers. I'm a duelist myself. Am I that obvious?
Maybe,
Most
or
people
maybe
are.
I'm just very good at guessing because instincts.
I forget who, but I think someone mentioned I might want one of those.
Yeah, well, I can always
But-
recommend a rapier.
You mentioned duelist.
I'd rather just
That
have a
fox over there
sword.
is also very much a duelist type, but with katana. Yes,
And yes,
very big
obviously, your
katana.
preferred weapon of choice would be a cat's ball.
Battery 60%.
What?
No one ever knows what that is.
Box. You
But it
have
has the word cat in it.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is, mostly because I don't deal with weapons.
It's a type of sword.
Having
I figured that much, but I have no idea what it looks like.
It's a one-handed sword with a rather distinctive handguard, and it's got a short blade with a rounded-off tip.
Fog should be good soon, though.
I guess it's very good for hooking.
No, it's rounded off, not hooked.
Oh.
It's
I don't
more
know
for
what
cutting and
that weapon
slashing.
is called. But it's
You mean a hook
it's a
sword?
weapon.
Shortly.
No, it's something different. It has like this weird little thing at the end where it's like curved all around back, and you can just hook their leg.
So yeah, it's a hook sword.
Is that? Yeah, probably.
That's just what it's called.
All I know is the weapons I use are my claws, my fists, my teeth, and my feet.
I do as well.
Unless I make you something.
I may or may not use it.
My teeth actually
Debatable.
come quite in handy.
If my claws
Debatable.
can't cut it, I punch it until it breaks.
Mine do too.
Hmm.
Fox is gone.
Box has disappeared.
Yeah, Fox is
Fox can't
gone into ghost mode.
Fox download soon.
Yeah. But, yeah.
If I do use a weapon, it's probably going to be something very quick and agile. I don't like things holding me back in any way.
I could just be fury. Either play with my food or flurry of blows and just destroy them.
Why? Is this way?
It's one or the other. Usually when I'm hunting, I just play with my prey until I get bored and then I take them out. Shadow Fox.
Nah.
Shadow Fox money gang.
Hold on. Keep doing that. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm filling your shadow with nature and earth mana.
That is strange.
I think I'm gonna go home and get to know this Mimikyu better.
Good night.
Alright.
Bye.
Take care.
Be safe, Evelyn.
I will be.
Have good.
Please do.
That'd be interesting.
What the fuck? What is going on?
Yeah, they're having a private conversation real quick. It's all right. We're good. It's in character stuff.
Okay, they're right in front of their waystone.
Oh yeah.
I kind of need to use that to leave. Yeah.
All right, I'll let them know. All right, I got you.
Okay.
Oh, were you just about to head out?
Yeah, I was just going to leave. Why are they having a private conversation in front of the waystone? That's really stupid.
I know.
I don't care. I'm just gonna.
I don't even know what you're speaking with.
Hi, I'm going to the waystone. You shouldn't talk right in front of it.